What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another Fish Guy Chris video. We are working on the saltwater pond again today. Welcome to part 3 of the series. We got a lot to do today. We're gonna be adding decor to this pond with a bunch of rocks that I have. And we're gonna try to make it look as good as possible. I don't know if I have enough rock, but we're gonna try with what I have to see how it looks in the pond. We're gonna see if I have to go back to the store to get some more rock. Now, every time I do the pond builds, it's like a crappy day out. Like, look at this. It's just like gray. It's raining all day. It's just crappy. Every time I do the pond, the saltwater pond, it's a crappy day. But you know what crappy days mean? No planes flying overhead. Thank God. We're gonna be a day without a plane unless the plane is that consistent and needs to fly through this storm in order to see me. So although it's rainy and gloomy out, you never know, we could get that plane flying overhead. Speaking of the plane guy, I gotta shout out this comment. Shout out to F.G.C flying plane guy. Somebody made a YouTube account, F.G.C flying plane guy. I absolutely love it. That is hilarious. He said, I'm gonna need a new plan. He's starting to notice. Yeah, you're damn right, F.G.C flying plane guy. I'm starting to notice you're flying right over my house like 7 times a day, trying to get your eyes on the Fish Guy Chris house, man. You're trying to get some sneak peeks of the pond and stuff. Not on my watch. Not on my watch, F.G.C plane guy. I'm watching you and I'm onto you, baby. I'm onto you. So that is absolutely hilarious. We got a guy, man. He's trying to get some sneak peeks. Not happening. Not happening. But all the ponds in the warehouse are doing good. I actually went around with the GoPro today and got some underwater footage of these guys. I'm gonna roll it over. First things first, the saltwater pond right now as it sits. I haven't watched the video yet, but from the top it looks really clear. So in the pond, just completely empty, a lot of water flow going on. We got the filter, we got the 5 air pumps, or the 5 power heads pushing water throughout this pond to make it nice, crystal clear, a lot of water movement. So that is what we're working on today. Now in regards to the koi pond, I actually got the GoPro in there, and it's pretty funny to just see them all scurry. When I put the GoPro in the water, they all just scurry everywhere. And they're all hiding under that like platform with all the plants and stuff. That's where they chill most of the day. And then I got a funny shot of the turtle from underneath facing up. That thing just cruising the surface. I think that's a sick shot, okay? The turtle's just chilling. I hope it looks good in the GoPro. I don't know what it looks like, but I'm assuming that it looks pretty cool. That turtle's absolutely awesome. He's just absolutely grilling. Now in the other pond with the peacock bass, our new peacock bass that we got, I tried to get some footage of him, but he's scared of the GoPro, man. They don't know what it is. So he was freaking out in there. I got a cool shot of the upside down catfish you guys haven't seen in a while. And he's doing really well. And I got some clips of Catch Up the Catfish from Fish Guy Jack's tank. Let's roll a quick edit, because I think that's gonna be some pretty cool footage. Now guys, the saltwater pond is the main focus of today, and I told you guys I had a bunch of buckets of rocks, and I actually only have 2 today. I have these 2 buckets just filled with rocks, just totally to the top. Now, I don't know if that's gonna be enough rock to make this pond look good, but we're gonna give it a shot. I also have 2 more buckets at the fish headquarters in the fish room, the fish tank room, but we had to use 2 of those buckets for something absolutely epic that we caught that I'm not sure if you guys know what it is yet, but we had to put rock in there for what we caught. You guys are gonna freak out when you see that video. It's absolutely epic. I think you guys may have already seen it, but if you haven't, go double check on the Barb's Buzzin' channel to check out that video, because that is an absolute banger. So we had to do 2 buckets of rock in that tank to make it nice and homey for something that we caught and are eventually going to be putting in the saltwater pond. It is an absolutely beast of a fish. Check that out. Now before we get started on the saltwater pond, I want to show you guys something out here. Man, it is just a rainy day today. Hopefully my camera doesn't get ruined by all the rain. But check this out. Look what I've been chumming my dock with. I got a huge barracuda and I tied him to a rope here to keep his carcass by the dock, because whatever usually eats it takes it out right away. So I want to keep that carcass by the dock. I'm gonna try to lift it up for you guys. It's probably so smelly right now. It's been in there for about a day or two. There it is. Look at that thing. That is a barracuda, really big. That is a really big and smelly barracuda carcass that has just been getting devoured over the last 24 hours. Gross. Just absolutely nasty. Look at that thing. Look at the chompers on it though. That's a big boy and he smells so bad. Oh my God, he smells so bad. That's good. I'm gonna leave him there. I'm gonna leave him right there where he is. Look at that thing. I'm gonna leave him right there where he is because that's attracting a lot of stuff to the dock. Oh, big fish right there. Just big fish is blowing up right there. All along right there. We might have jacks at this dock. Oh my God, that barracuda stinks, guys. Holy moly, he smells. He smells really bad. But I chummed him yesterday and actually got a video. I was out here all day watching for stuff to come and nothing really big came because it was kind of a weird tide. But look at this video that I took on my phone of the millions of catfish that are at my dock. I mean, there's easily 500 that live under my dock, 100%. They're all just feasting on all the barracuda remains and stuff that are there. I'm gonna try to get the video. So the catfish are absolutely everywhere. It's really freaking annoying because they take all the chunks and bring them out to the middle and then we don't get to see what comes. That's why I tied the rope to that barracuda so they can't take the carcass out to the middle. I also did want to get some underwater footage because I was using the GoPro of the dock. So I went down in there, tried to get some underwater footage of kind of the snappers under my dock, tried to get out deep a little bit. If you can see, there's not really much sun today because it's all cloudy, but I got as much underwater footage as I could, so check it out. It looks pretty cool. We got a lot of snappers down there. Snapper galore, guys. If all the grocery stores shut down, you guys know where to go. You go to Fish Guy Chris's house because I have food for days here. I can just eat all these snappers. If there's an apocalypse, I got snappers on my dock. I'll let everyone come into my house and enjoy some delicious snappers during the zombie apocalypse. You never know. You always prepare for the zombie apocalypse. Some people buy cans of beans. I chum my dock for snappers. Good plan either way. But guys, as I'm thinking about that GoPro and all the underwater footage, I'm really leaning towards buying a system for 24/7 footage under my dock. Let me know by dropping a like on this video. I know I said it in my last video, but I really would love to install a camera on my dock and get really bright lights for night so it can literally be 24/7 and we can check up on the camera. And every couple videos we check up and see the week's review of what swims by. I think that'd be really cool. So I may do that. I may install right on this piling right there. Right on that piling, if I can drill in like a really high quality camera with a lot of storage and then get really bright lights, because my light right now isn't very bright because there's algae on it. So I got to get a special light that doesn't allow algae growth and is really bright, and I can put it right in the middle here and maybe have a second camera out kind of in this area with another light right next to it. That's a good plan. I think it's genius. Who knows what we can find swimming by, because I can't sit out here and watch 24/7, but the camera will be 24/7 recording. So you never know what we're gonna find. I just want to give you guys a quick update on that. Let's go check out the saltwater pond. By the way, guys, still, as I'm walking to the fish warehouse, still got this log here. I'm reading through all your comments. I haven't chose what exactly I'm gonna do with this log yet. I haven't decided the different techniques I'm gonna use, but I definitely want this log to be somewhere in the saltwater pond. I think it would really make it pop and make it look amazing. So don't worry, guys, this log will have a special place in the pond at some time. We just got to figure out how to do it the right way. So I want everything to just be perfect when this thing is set up. So let's go see if we can set up some rocks. All right, guys, we got the 2 buckets here. We got the 2 buckets of rock. I'm gonna try to put something together on this just to see how much rock I have, and then we can see what it's gonna look like before I actually put it in the pond. But only 2 buckets of rock. I had 4. We had to use 2 of the other buckets for that awesome thing we caught to put in our tank. It is so cool. I cannot wait to transfer him to the saltwater pond. That thing is an absolute beast. I can't wait till you guys see what we actually caught. If you already know what we caught, isn't that thing awesome? All right, let's set up some rocks. And we have an absolute, just a ton amount of small ones. But I also need to think, once we do that log in there, I want to kind of put the log through the rocks. So we might have to redecorate once we get that rock figured out. Like, just look at all these small ones we have here that are just so tiny. And then we got this awesome piece, the little arch. I've always loved this piece. That's gonna come in handy big time. So this is the amount of rock we have. Not a ton of rock. We have double that just at the house. So I might not put together something crazy on the towel. I just want to see what the rock would look like in the pond. Maybe I'm gonna put some in the front of the pond. Maybe not directly in the middle because I might fill that in, but maybe right in the front here. Could do like a little U-shaped type thing. I don't know. We are limited on the rock. So let's just see what it looks like when we put it in there. And then I want to get some underwater footage just to show you guys what it's gonna look like underwater. And I think it's gonna look pretty good because this is only the first step of the decor, because I still do want to add that giant log and then more rocks, and I think then it'll be perfect. I'm gonna do it all in one video. I think I'm just gonna add rock, sand, and all the salt in one video, and then boom, we'll have a full-blown saltwater pond. So let's see what these rocks look like. All right, now hopefully I don't stir up the water too much because I want you guys to be able to see what's gonna happen in here. Let's get in there, baby. I also need to keep in mind that winter is coming. I know it's Florida, it doesn't get very cold, but when it does get cold, like randomly, in like the 50s for like one day a year, gotta make sure I get a heater for this thing. So let's get in here. Oh yeah, this water is like perfect temperature for fish right now. All right, so I'm kind of putting all the smaller rocks on the bottom for like the foundation, and then we're gonna use the bigger rocks to stack them on top. Like this flat piece is a good, nice little shelf. All right, guys, I think I did the best that I could with the rock that I have. Now, we definitely do not have enough rock, that's for sure, but check out how it looks right now. I think it looks good for the first little piece. Like, as you can see, I had all that rock, and it looks like it did nothing. But, oh my God, there's a plane. There's a plane. There's a plane right there. F.G.C. flying plane guy. Dude, that is really weird that you flew over my house. Even though it was a rainy day out. You got balls, I'll give you that one. But I'm coming for you, just letting you know. So as I was saying, the pond, like we had all that rock, but look how much I did here. You guys can kind of see what I'm looking for here. I'm kind of looking to do like a U shape or a circle shape and then stack on top of it like a tower. So I really could only get the front done. Let's see if you can see from the side. Look at that from the side. And once I get this glare out of the way and I get lights installed on here, it's gonna look freaking amazing. Look at that for now. For now, that's not that bad. That's pretty decent for now, guys. But like I said, I have 2 more buckets of rock. So pretty much double this. If I do double this, it'll definitely complete this shape, the U, and then maybe some on top. So I think we can maybe get it done with the next couple buckets. And then imagine the log coming from that side, like weaning through the rocks, kind of. That's my thought for this pond right now. I'm actually pretty pumped. It actually looks pretty good. It actually looks pretty good. The purple rock and everything. Let me get some underwater shots for you guys. With old non-reliable. That's what I call this. The old non-reliable GoPro. Let's put her in. So let's just see how it looks underwater. Now let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys have any tips for me or anything, I would love that. I know it kind of looks very flat and wall-y kind of. Not Wall-E, the cartoon, but like a wall. It looks like a wall kind of. So I would definitely want to get some more rock to minimize that wall looking type effect. I want to make it look like a natural reef. So this is kind of just like the foundation. So you can't really do much in terms of shaping it when I don't have enough rock. But I think it's a good start. I think this is a good little tiny dip in the water that we can really see how this pond's gonna end up looking. Because right now, I know it's not much, but I'm freaking excited for this thing, especially when we transfer that awesome fish we got for the tank room in here. It's gonna be beast, guys. I also did try to leave little cracks and crevices for some fish to get in there, and what I do like is how these jets are just flowing right across those rocks. Just the fish are gonna love that. This just current is just flying right through those rocks. That's what fish like in the ocean. They all sit in the rocks, they're getting tossed around. That's what I'm stoked about. This thing is gonna be so freaking cool when it's all done. I'm just glad that I have you guys to share it with, you know? If it wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. And I just wanna thank every single one of you guys that watches my videos. You guys are the real MVPs. You guys are the true fish guys. I'm just the guy that posts the videos. We're all a freaking community here. Firm handshakes down in the comments. But this is looking good so far. I'm gonna slowly add to it. I'm gonna update you guys on every little thing that I do to this thing. So we will see what happens. But right now, it looks freaking good. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today. We got a little bit of a foundation going. I wanted to use that other buckets of rock for this video, but I completely forgot that we had to use them in the tank room. So hopefully I can get those here next week or in the next couple of days and film that for you guys and then add the salt and then add the log. I wanna do all that in one video. That'll be like the final part of building the saltwater pond. So stay tuned for the part 4, the final part of building this thing. We're gonna get this thing done. It's gonna look awesome. Stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video. Fish Guy Chris out. The plane, I'm coming for you. I'm letting you know.